I don't try not to. My pants depend.
It's there. That one's there. That was really funny. Meeting us in person, they're like,
And then they go, huh, you're small. Yes, I am.
the perfect bite-sized cheese.
I am the height that I was made.
Right? That's perfect.
Pretty lucky, My pants are always too long. Rarely too short, except for that one.
Which is so weird.
Because somebody else hemmed me. Somebody else out there is shorter than me.
Yes. So hello, welcome to Tuesday at my swinger. We are starting another multi-part series.
Because who doesn't love a multi-part?
Well, we started looking at all the different ways we could do this exercise, and there's many.
So many.
And then Chelsea was ever so gracious in bonding pants.
5 pairs for us to learn on.
So we're gonna spend a few videos over the next couple weeks showing you guys multiple ways to hem pants. So it depends on what tools you have in your toolbox. The sewing machine, serger, combination of the above. And then a little bit depends on the pants you actually own as well as to how you hemming. So as you may have noted, Chelsea and I are well different heights, which try and avoid looking like when we're sitting on camera.
Right now, my chair is cranked up so high, it's about the height of the table. I like don't fit very well under it.
And I understand the concept of hemming pants, but as somebody at the tall end of the spectrum, it's pretty rare that I find pants.
It's an always thing. It's rare I find pants too short.
So the current game plan is go by matching pants, and we'll just take off whatever we take off Chelsea's pants and put them on the bottom of my pants.
I like that idea, but I do love thrifting. That's how I got 5 pairs of pants.
Yeah, that's right.
They're great pants.
Yeah.
I like them. These ones
So
are great.
for the cute pairs, the pair you're wearing today is awesome. So we're going to spend a few videos talking about hemming. Today we're going to go through the basics of pinning and setting your heights for your pant legs. Ideally, when you're hemming your pants, you want to do this with a friend, alone, a supportive partner, or it's really tricky to do it by yourself.
It is, because once you bend over,
To put the pins in, your pants move.
Yeah, and if you have them folded, they're moved. Your
Yes.
fold was not where you started.
Yeah. So we'll show you some regular length pants and different places to crop, like those too.
Mm-hmm.
And then Chelsea's got a pair of not quite full length pants that we're gonna short them.
They're called capris, Leah.
Well, they're called capris.
I-
Well, they're not capri length right now.
I call them flat pants, but on normal people.
Yeah. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the magic of television and duck out of our regular studio, and we've got a fabulous little spot set up for pinning our pants. Chelsea's gonna magic her way over there. We'll check that everything's working.
Looks good, Leah. I can see it.
Perfect. Okay. They'll be able to see it.
Yes, these are very weird length.
Yeah, so this particular pair of pants that Chelsea's got, if I had bought this pair, they'd be stopping right about here, like a normal capri length.
I'm quite jealous.
But capris could be whatever length you want, and oftentimes when you're buying pants that are capri length, there's a more flattering length for you. So even if you bought this pair and they fit everywhere, but you're like, I don't like my ankles at my pants this length, let's find a different length for them. So when you're looking at these, I'm going to try and stay out of frame here if I can. The moment you bend over, what's going to happen? These are a stretch, like a stretch fabric. If Chelsea bends over right now, this pair might not move very much because of the fit, but a dress pant or a jean is likely to ride up in the back. Do you want to just turn sideways for a moment? If she bends over again, those are all pulled down straight right now. This backside will lift. So that's the downside to trying to hemming your pants on your own, is your hemline is going to move when you move. So
it is quite the struggle.
yes. And on this particular pair of pants, we might be looking for a couple different things as far as placement of this hemline. If just based on the shape of your body, you've got some bowing happening where the back is lifting and it's higher than the front, you might want to just level that out so they're flush and parallel to the floor. So bringing them up just a little in the front might be all you need to make yourself happier with that leg line. You might decide that you have a really cool tattoo on your ankle that you want to show off.
I do not have that.
Okay.
But someone might.
Someone might. So a little bit of this will be folding these pants up to see where you like the leg line. You didn't have those folded up very high, did you? How much did you go up this morning?
I lazy folded. I literally just took the hem and flipped it where it folded.
Okay, so this is just like taking an inch off the bottom of, it's about an inch hem on there right now. If we wanted, we could see what this would look like way shorter. And you can always baste a hem shorter, try it out again before you do a final cut in. So
yeah, because once you cut it.
Once you cut, it's hard to go back. But you could go somewhere up there. How short are you thinking you want this pair?
That actually looks pretty much right where I was thinking. In
Okay.
theory.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that.
Do we have chalk right here? Or...
That is probably true.
Okay, I'm just gonna leave you with pins.
Perfect.
So
Don't worry, I'll form up.
if you have big concerns about like a different height front and back, you'd want to pin both. And I'm just doing a double pin through there. Mostly we just want to make sure that they're going up where we want them. And we're not going to get stabbed by that pin, taking these back off. Do you want to just turn to the front for a moment?
This way?
Nope.
This
face,
way?
Face that way, yeah.
It's a much shorter pant leg now.
I'm just doing a little double tuck through this pin. Triple. A little bit more likely to stay in place. And this would be our chance to see if we like the level, if it's going to cut us off at a nice place there, whatever else you want to watch for. I think about that height makes way more sense on you.
What? Doesn't
Like,
look like I washed my pants on too warm water, right?
Yeah, no, I think that's good. Other things you might want to watch for, we'll address this with a longer pair of pants. You want to keep that in mind with a long pair of pants. Do you want the brushing kind of right at the back of your heel? Are you going to be wearing high heels with them and you need to reach them closer to the floor? Do you want to just turn and face the camera again? On a looser fitting pant, do you want them stopping here and seeing that ankle and sock? Do you want them coming down a little further in the front? So depending on the pair of pants, you might actually angle front to back a little bit to sit nicely on top of the shoe so it doesn't bunch and gather in here. But that's going to be until you have pants on that show those things. We won't show those things. But I might have a pair of pants that does if we don't get one with you.
Perfect.
Perfect. So probably what I would do is just pin up the one and then baste both to that length when we take them off. and mark them. Pretty hard to go right even here when you're visually doing it, but easier to measure up how much we fold it up in there. The other times that you might need to pin each leg separately, if you had a drop hip or any like wild body differences left to right, you probably want to pin both legs separately. It's my thought, so that they both hang nicely. The only other thing I'm thinking for you, if you want to just turn to the side again, lots of times on pants this length, they have a bit of a slit here to like a
to
accommodate
my nice calf.
Yeah, so depending on how tight this is, if you were raising a pant from here up to here, you still need breathing room in here. So we can't just take all that fabric and shove it in there. Putting a slit in here might be helpful. I don't think this pair needs it.
Because it's all nice and stretchy.
Yeah, it's very stretchy. So probably not necessary there, but I know I've had a couple pair of capris that greatly benefit from that slit right in here, because they just fit better at the knee and then they don't ride weird. So we're gonna leave Chelsea's pants that length, talk a couple more marking tools, and go back into the other studio. Magic of television. Now we're back in here.
I feel much taller.
So once the pants are pinned, at least on one leg, to the height we want them, drawing that seam line where you want them folded, you can draw that on chalk, pin that in. One way of doing it.
This is my favorite.
Yeah, the chalk or chocolate letters. And then we can measure up and we'll actually have these live for you. But Chelsea's wearing right now would be a very awkward video if she changed pants mid-live.
I would be sitting here with no pants on.
It's a little odd. It would be okay-ish, but not entirely. So yeah, some nice dressmaker pins. So it's not a struggle to get through whatever fabric you're working with. For hemming your pants, you're going to need thread to coordinate with your fabric. You usually go a little bit darker rather than a little bit lighter. A little bit lighter will show up more prominently on your hem. The type of fabric you have will make a difference. If you're having jean denim, you don't want a jeans needle. These are a stretch twill almost.
So maybe like a ballpoint?
I'd go with ballpoint on these because they're very stretchy. So a ballpoint needle will be happier on these. And then we'll have to find a stitch that still gives you some stretch.
Yeah, so we don't want to put our foot through the hem and then it just busts because it won't stretch.
Yeah, your massive calves would want those to bust through.
The massive calves.
You've been going to the gym, right?
Well, I do cycle.
Right? So keeping those things in mind as we figure out which tools for which pair of pants will be good. But really, anybody can hem pants is something lots of people pay money for. But if you have a spare machine at home, do it yourself. Finish you want. And there's more than one way.
There is.
We're gonna have pants.
We
All the pants. But now that you know roughly how to pin and mark, from here on forward, it's just all hemming techniques. So all our other hemming videos.
All of the techniques. Maybe some different types of threads.
Potentially. Mostly with garment sewing, I'm going to stick with an all-purpose polyester, like water-fill designer or.
They both have lots of colors, which is
Lots
great.
of colors, good strong thread.
It's hard to snap.
Yeah, it'll hold your pants together.
It all holds your pants together. You'll be walking around with one hem undone.
Yeah, it's not ideal.
Nobody wants that.
No, I've definitely seen the all-purpose dress pants that were well hemmed where the hem lets through the day, and they look not great.
There's a pair of pants in my office right now. That's the exact same thing that's happened to it.
Yeah.
They took out half the hem and now it just dangles.
Looks so silly. If you are in the camp of I'm never actually going to hem, or I've been doing the hemming for my kids and now they've moved out but they refuse to learn how to sew, they might need Insta hem.
It looked really fun.
Which is like a double-sided hem tape. Stick it on permanent, no sew.
Is it permanent?
Pretty sure. Pretty sure it's permanent. Anyway,
Cool.
I think sewing will give you more life and personality. This will be a little heavy at the bottom of your hem. A little crisp. But if you're in the camp or if you can't sew, don't want to. It's the easiest. Instant. Okay. So, marking tools, pins.
That sounds like a pretty easy collection.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a sewing machine. Could do it by hand.
Could do it by circuit.
Could do it by circuit.
Yes. You've got options. So stay tuned for more videos coming up in the next couple weeks. Sound is coming in and out. Sorry, guys. Microphone back around. We don't entirely have audio figured out when we're not in the studio.
We like to change it up.
Well, hopefully that's better. What else is going on around here, Chelsea?
Oh, well, we had day 1 of demo days.
Yes.
We showed off some wonderful Brother NQ series machines.
Yeah.
And we talked about Brother Pays You Back event right now.
Yeah.
Some of the lovely machines we had in the classroom today are on that awesome deal.
Yes. They're fabulous. And then we're doing another demo day tomorrow. So if you want to see some really cool things on the Brother top of the line machines.
Yeah, I heard there's going to be some lasers.
Yeah.
And there might be some new feet in that you can use with some of them, which are pretty cool. Ruler feet, they're here.
We had a really awesome Brother order arrived today. Very excited.
It was awesome.
Yeah, so we'll share those things later when they're out of the package and easier to show with the right machine. Yes, but we've got some cool new things from Brother. Tomorrow's a demo day for the top of the line, so XP, VM5200, BQ3100, BQ2500.
They're so fun.
Yeah, so if you want machines with like tons of throat space, really nice embroidery features or sewing features.
Oh yeah, they have beautiful features on them.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to play with that laser light.
I know.
I think that might be my favorite. Or the projector, I'm not sure.
I like both.
I feel like, yeah, both would win.
Yes, both.
Has square triangles made easy with a laser light.
Yeah, totally.
No marking.
Right? So easy.
So much easier.
Yeah. So stay tuned. If you guys want to pop in tomorrow, we'd love to have you stop by and see what those machines could do. We'll be hanging out in the classroom and you can come in.
Yay!
And then if that's not your cup of tea, we've also got a demo day on Friday.
Long arms.
Pantograph work. So if you've never heard the word pantograph before and you quilt, you should come see us on Friday.
They're fun.
Yeah. Barb and I had a quick chat today about which panto she's running. Because she's got a whole like file drawer of different pantos.
Is it the swirly whirly one?
No.
I'm not right.
It was one with swirls and points.
Oh,
because some people are loopers and some are swoopers.
And then you'll know if you're a looper or a swooper.
You might not, but at least you'll have played with the machine.
I'm a looper.
I'm a swooper.
That's why we go together. It's like peanut butter jelly.
I know.
Aww.
Yeah, so that's happening Friday. And then we are just like 2 weeks away from our Project Hugs day.
Be fabulous.
Finalize the numbers today. So if you didn't get registered yet, you should not wait any more hours and do that right now. Before 6 o'clock today on May 2nd.
Yes, today's May 2nd.
Yes. Yes. I'm tuning final numbers for that. And what else have we got? Do you want to talk about this?
We didn't pick dates for that yet.
We didn't pick dates for that.
Maybe we could talk about that Thursday.
We could talk about that Thursday.
That'll be a fun Thursday.
Yes.
With more pants.
Hem pants. Do that. But yeah, we've got some more demo days coming. We've got a serger demo day. So do you know sergers do more than one stitch?
Oh yeah, I do. You
That's 'cause you've been hanging out with me.
You know, I love a good rolled hem.
Oh, I'm all into the flatlocks.
The flatlocks are nice. I'll give you that. But a rolled hem on a napkin?
I don't like doing extra laundry, so I'm not a fancy napkin person.
You're a paper napkin
I
person.
am.
Ah,
Maybe someday my children will be less grubby and
you can have nice things.
teenagers. Yeah, then I can have nice things.
I would like that day to come, but there's too many boys in my house.
Yes.
I don't think that day is coming.
No, it's okay. But you could give them as gifts to your mom.
I could.
Yeah.
Most of those boys don't go over there, so we're good.
Problems up.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Solutions.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. No, flatlock. That's my favorite serger stitch. Love a flatlock.
Good to know.
Yeah. Anyway. That's what I know. Other stuff in behind us today. We have new look patterns in stock now.
We do.
And the fabric in behind us is a 21 whale.
21 whales. It's called Oliver.
It's called Oliver. I'm pretty sure.
It's a little thread on it.
Really, really thin whale corduroy.
It's very lovely.
Yeah. So it needs to be a pair of pants or a skirt.
Or shorts.
That'd be cute too.
Or coveralls. Or
Coveralls would be cute.
might be out of ideas.
Jacket.
A bag.
Little corduroy.
A strap for a bag. Looks so good. Sorry, I get
It's all
excited.
good. It's all good. Yeah, so we've got some cute fabric for that.
We really do.
And then once you know what a serger can do and how to have pants.
You might need to make a new pair of pants.
Yep. And then hem them.
Mm.
It's more fun hemming pants that you made to the right length
Then already made
than going
pants.
through the struggle of shopping for pants.
I just give up on finding my inseam.
Me too. Doesn't exist in stores.
Yeah, I just don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I just chop them off. Right at the knees.
I just show my socks off all the time.
Did you say you shove your
Show my socks off all the time.
Oh, I have a pair of socks for you. I can't show them on camera.
I have the same pair. I know which pair you're talking about.
I don't think you do. I think we might have the same pair, but then I think I'm also talking about another pair.
Okay, we'll talk later.
That might be interesting.
Okay, fair. Yeah. Thank you for joining us today for day one of a pant hemming extravaganza.
I like that. Pat Hemming Extravaganza. We should change the name.
We could. I think I know how.